How are you guys? Hello and welcome. This is Neldrin and today we will continue on the discussion of resource management. In this video, we will talk about shop currencies. If you haven't seen part 1, which I talk about basic resources, you can check on the link provided. But before we proceed, it's time for our question of the day. How's your progress in Operation Siren so far? I just completed the tutorial. I was too busy playing other games. Also, both games released new content some weeks ago at the same time, and I was overwhelmed. Anyway, now that I already finished the other game's new content, and I'm already done with the event stages, I have time now to play Operation Siren. What are the different shop currencies? They are event currencies. Coins, which is also one of our basic resources. Merit points. Core data. Prototype core and specialized core. I won't be including the gems here even if it is used in the general shop. Like I mentioned from my previous guide, I don't recommend using gems since all items in the general shop can be obtained using coins. Gems are precious currency and should not be used impulsively. If you want more information on what and how you can spend your gems, go check the part 1. Event currency is a limited edition currency that is only available on a certain amount of time. It is obtainable in event stages and event missions. Each currency differs from one event to another. And if there are unspent amounts, it will not carry over to the next event, even the rerun. In other words, all unspent amounts of event currencies will be deleted once the event shop closes. So make sure to spend everything as much as possible. Always check the event duration so that you can plan ahead on how you will farm this currency. Take note that the event shop will last 1 week longer compared to the event, so you will have more time to spend your event currencies. You might ask, what are the items you should prioritize buying from the event shop? For me, always prioritize buying the event exclusive ship and equipment. They are usually strong. After that, it will depend on your current needs. If you are on early levels, you can buy the gold gearboxes. This will give you great equipment and will help you progress faster since you will be having higher rarity equipment from the start. But keep in mind that there is RNG involved, so there is a chance that you will be getting not so good equipment. But the chances are not high, so don't worry. At mid-levels, prioritize buying the equipment plates. I usually recommend the main gun and general parts, but since there have been great updates to the carriers recently, I will now also recommend buying the aircraft plates. If you are trying to enhance your PR ships, then go buy the blueprints. Super rare cat boxes are also a good buy since this is difficult to obtain via daily free cat box. Though I recommend to buy this after the other mentioned items. Gear skin depends on your preference. Oils and coins depend on your needs. The blue and purple cat boxes are not recommended since they are easy to get at a daily free cat box. Cognitive chips are not priority to buy too since they are obtainable on daily raids and commissions. You will not spend it most of the time, so even if you don't buy it at the event shop, you will still have plenty of it. Well, unless you are grinding all your ships to 120 like a madman. The general shop sells goods using coins and gems. There are times that there are discounted items, which is a good deal. Like I mentioned earlier and from my other video, I don't recommend buying items here using gems since they are also available using coins. Likewise, do not replenish your shop manually since it will also cost some gems. You can wait for it to replenish on the following time. They have the same timer of exercise attempt refresh. I usually buy cubes and talent books here. With the recent update, buying blue rarity books is now okay since you can upgrade it to purple rarity in your depot if you have 6 blue rarity books. I also buy purple plates here and blue plates in case I'm falling short. You can also buy dorm foods here. This is the only method you can buy tuna and a full-course meal using coins. Buying curries here is also good, especially when you are saving some oils. Like in the event shop, you can buy the gold boxes if you are at early levels to help you progress your campaign faster. The merit points can be earned in PvP or also called as exercises. The number of merit points you will obtain depends on your current rank. If you want to farm loads of merit points, you need to keep on winning the PvP, since getting promoted to higher rank will reward you additional merit points. If you want more info on PvP, you can visit my guide. The merit shop is where you can spend your merit points. I recommend buying yellow bullons and cubes here. You can also buy purple bullons here just in case you need it. There are also ships being sold here. Eldridge and South Dakota are the best choices from here, but I don't recommend buying them. If you are building your ships daily, especially during events, you will most likely get stronger ships than them. Only buy them if they are essential to the fleet you are building, or doing your fleet tech, or for collection purposes. Core data is obtainable via hard mode stages daily. The higher the stage, the higher the core data you can acquire. Just to be clear, I am referring to the stage number. Regardless if you do 11.1 or 11.4, you will get the same amount of core data. Keep in mind the core data is only given once you clear the boss node. So take advantage if the threat level is safe to save some time and oil. Also, you can only clear hard mode stages 3 times daily. Occasionally, there are 3 times core data campaign. It will be mentioned in the patch notes, so always keep an eye for this. Additionally, there is a total of 50 core data you can get from daily and weekly missions. The core data shop is where you can use the said currency. This shop refreshes every month. The items sold here are usually the same. Occasionally they are adding more items. So don't worry if you want to buy some more of a specific item you want to buy. My recommendations for this shop are the rainbow torpedoes, white and black shells, and the F4U plane. Other items are also good, just prioritize buying what I mentioned earlier. I don't recommend buying ships here unless it is needed for limit breaking, or for fleet tech or collection purposes. If you want to get great ships, it is better to do your daily build, especially during events. Since core data is more limited compared to the other currency, I don't recommend buying gold gearboxes here. Besides, rainbow gearboxes are available here. If you have spare core data, you can spend it here. I also don't recommend buying the cognitive chips here. Like I mentioned earlier, it is easily obtainable in other ways. And you won't be using this resource frequently, so I don't see a reason to buy this. Prototype core is probably the least known currency here, since it is obtainable when you do the blueprint analysis in the prototype shop. Probably some of you, especially beginners, are confused about how to get this currency. If your PR ship is already at dev level 30, the extra blueprints you have, and you will obtain in the future, are considered to be converted to prototype. Make sure to maximize the fate simulation first before converting the excess blueprints to prototype core. This currency is used to convert your excess blueprints for you to buy into other blueprints. Just keep in mind the series that you will be buying. If you want to buy blueprints for Georgia, for example, do not buy Series 1. This is also applied to equipment, so make sure that you are buying the correct series. Lastly, the other currency you can use in the prototype shop is the specialized core. As of the writing of this guide, only these 3 items you can buy from this currency. For those who are not familiar, these 2 items are needed to completely retrofit Sandy and Warspite. I actually like this inclusion since new players will no longer need to pray for event rerun for their retrofit. Retrofitting these 2 ships are great additions to your PvE and PvP fleets. Rainbow Bullion have no use as of the moment, since the current roster of Rainbow Rarity ships are either PR ships, retrofits, or Shinana, who doesn't need Rainbow Bullions to limit break. For now, just save it for future content, but keep in mind that Rainbow ships will be released very rarely. As of the writing, no news yet for our new Rainbow ship. To obtain a specialized core, you can clear any game stages. You can also obtain it by doing weekly missions. And lastly, probably what will not happen, is by retiring a non-retrofit Rainbow ship. To summarize, there are multiple currencies in the shop and obtainable in different ways. And make sure to spend these resources for important and event-exclusive items, since it will give you an edge on your playthrough. I hope that this guide helped you understand the resources used in the shop. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more guides to come. See you in my next guide.